Hijabs are very much in the news these days, and the mainstream media narrative would seem to be that hijabs are good, that they are empowering, that they are a fashionable proclamation of one's adherence to a particular religion, and perhaps most of all, such headscarves are downright sacred, and any criticism of the hijab is nothing short of Islamophobia. Just witnessed the media smackdown that was directed at Air Canada employees in San Francisco who, last month, demanded that 12-year-old Fatima Abdulrahman had to take off her hijab while passing through security for a flight to Toronto. A National Post story notes that a total of 3 Air Canada employees insisted that Fatima remove her head covering because she wasn't wearing one in her passport photo. I think this is what's known as making a positive identification, but then again, what do I know? And in the spirit of reasonable accommodation, eventually a female employee escorted Fatima to a corner in a tunnel and had her remove the headscarf. Don't you wish you got that kind of personal concierge treatment at the airport too? But that wasn't enough. It's never enough, really. So cue the outrage, said Fatima, quote, "It makes me feel really angry. I was humiliated," end quote. But why is the removal of a headscarf a humiliating experience? I assume this garment is removed when Fatima takes a shower. It was certainly not on her head when she posed for that passport photo. Yet naturally, this being an Islamic incident, it was automatically elevated to federal case status. The Post quotes Fatima's family members back home who were all predictably enraged by this so-called incident. The Canadian Air Transport Security Authority wasn't involved, but this agency says passengers may keep their head coverings on during the screening process. They may require additional screening if they set off a metal detector. Now, folks, I've been doing a lot of flying lately, and I can tell you with absolute authority that anyone who is donning, say, a baseball cap or a Tilly hat or any other chapeau is told to take it off, put it on a tray, and have it go through the X-ray machine. Every single time, no exceptions. Surely there's a reasonable expectation that one's rights will indeed be curtailed somewhat when one enters an airport. That's why we are prodded and poked and x-rayed and patted down. That's why one can enter a terminal brandishing a firearm even in a state where it's legal to own one. It's all about trying to ensure that planes aren't hijacked and or used as weapons of mass destruction. Tomorrow, we will be observing the 18th anniversary of 9/11. How sad that whatever lessons we supposedly learned on that dark day back in 2001 already seem to have been sacrificed upon the altar of political correctness. Which is to say, if you have a problem with the hijab, even for security reasons, you are automatically labeled a bigot and an Islamophobe.
That's an excerpt from the Ezra Levant show. Every day I do a video monologue and then I interview an interesting guest and then I end by reading my hate mail. But you've got to subscribe to it, which you can do at therebel.media/shows.